You just had this guy here at the white party. Obviously, we know he likes to get a little rowdy. Got a little rowdy too early. But there's some other circulating rumors about these white parties event. Can we dead the Illuminati conspiracies? All right, let's talk about it.
Bring it on.
Where do these conspiracies come from? What really is going on at these parties, and how do these parties come about?
So first, I love bringing people together. For a guy who barely made it out of high school, people don't get that. Everyone thinks I'm being self-deprecating. I am very self-deprecating by my nature, but I really barely graduated high school. I got a 780 on my SATs. Okay, you got rocket sciences around here versus me. I mean, I'm a dumbass motherfucker.
My GPA was 1.6.
Mine was
1.7.
1.7. That was me.
Hold on. Stop on. I love this by the way. I want to see official records from everyone.
I didn't graduate.
I'll throw them out on screen.
He was famous by the time he was in like 9th grade. I posted my report card. I'm documented 243 out of 254 in my graduating class.
What are you getting in your SATs?
Wait, who's dumber? Guys, I'm dumber than you.
So here's the point, right? To me, the way I learn is from people around me. So I haven't read a book since 9th grade. On my life, not one book since 9th grade. I'm pretty dyslexic. I have trouble reading, okay? So the way I learn is by getting smart. No, it's getting smart people around me. So like, how do I learn about trading cards? From you, okay? I pick up marketing things from you all the time. I'm picking up questions as the way you're asking them right now. So I'm always learning from people around me. So whether it's Fanatics Fest, where we just brought 70,000 sports fans together, whether it's the white party, like I love bringing people from different backgrounds together. And you know what? You see the fun stuff, but so many great relationships come from that. So many great business deals come from that. And by the way, we've made marriages too. Like it's a lot more marriages than divorces right now. We're crushing the marriage to divorce marriages going on. Yeah. So for me, I started 4 years ago because I wanted to bring great people together, and like I'm honored to host such an incredible party. Jay said something on stage at the press conference, which is so true. Which is the better you do, the more people come at you, and that just goes with the territory. So for me, when someone says there's something Fanatics did wrong, if they're right, that hurts them all over. When someone says, I didn't know, this is going to show you how dumb I am. I didn't know what the Illuminati was until like a year and a half or 2 years ago. People kept saying he's in the Illuminati. I asked them, like, what the fuck's the Illuminati? I had to try to explain it to me, okay? There's a guy, I'm not going to name him, okay? This is an amazing story.
He's the head of the Illuminati.
No. Yeah. So there's a guy who is a rookie. He's going to hear this. He'll know exactly what it is, but I'm not going to shout him out right now. He's a top rookie NFL player. We had the rookie premiere this year at my house. And I don't, let's not round him out. And so we had this rookie premiere party at my house, and we had like the 40 top rookies at my house in LA in May. And my team comes over to me and said, hey, we just want you to know, there's a guy who we have signed who's actually scared to meet you. He thinks you're in the Illuminati. It's the first time I took it for real. So of course I'm drunk. I go right up, I said, hey man, you want to join?
Yo.
He's like, yo. I'm like, you want to join? He looked at me like I had 7 heads. And then
he did not think it was a joke.
And then I'm like, let's go drink a shot. He's like, I'm not drinking a shot with you. Okay. So then he's like, he's friends with one of the top NFL players. That's a young NFL player. We FaceTime him, and guys like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm like, well, why do you think this? He's like, I heard of Aiden Ross. So I FaceTime Aiden Ross. I get Aiden on the phone. I'm like, Aiden, did you send me the Illuminati? He said, no, I was drunk. Someone asked me a comment. I was like reading the comments, not what I said. He's like, it's the dumbest thing ever. So it's like just funny how people consume different things. Look,
it just happened when Aiden met Robert Kraft. There's like a new conspiracy going on because of you guys meeting on stage. Hey, it's like the dumbest shit in the world. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Here's what the white party is. It's bringing 400 incredible people together who, by the way, they like to have fun. Other than Jake, most of the people can actually make the distance. Yeah. It's a 13-hour party. It starts at 5 p.m. Jake was right on time by 5:30. Just about everyone's there. Gary, you there by 5:30, right?
Yeah, first person took it was Jake. Yeah. It was nice.
And by the way,
it was a vibe. At
3 a.m., 75% of the people still there. Jake was at home in bed because, at 8 o'clock, it was feeding him water. Yeah, because it was a disaster. But here's the good news. So many people just have so much fun, and just like we do it to bring great people together. So I didn't even know it's the craziest stuff I've ever heard. Why do I do it? Just to bring great people together.
What else
do you want to know about? Ask me anything. Anything's on your mind. Ask it right now.
It was an open. I kind of knew the answer because I spent enough time with.
But ask what people want to know.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, my take on all that, because I'm always with him and moving in the circles he's moving in, and a lot of time I get dragged into the stuff that he gets dragged into. So I've had people accuse me of all kind of things in my DMs. Oh, you're drinking baby's blood, this, that. Sure. What I think it is one, a lack of understanding. So it's like,
first of all, there must be some pictures with you with blood with him because he's definitely like,
yeah, probably there might be.
Drunk, bumped into something, cut himself for sure.
Bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you do see behind these certain curtains and you realize, oh, that's not what's going on, but then you see people assuming that behind those same curtains there's things going on. It's like, oh, you just haven't seen behind that curtain. You just don't know what's going on there. It's easy to jump to your own conclusions when you haven't actually seen that. So I get it.
So
and on top of that, there actually is other parties in the world where there probably is weird shit going on. So it's just like it's a lack of...
There's weird shit going on in people's apartments by themselves.
Right.
Weird shit. Like the gossip circle. Like what social media has done to the world is reset it. And it's created enormous, remarkable things, but it's created a new framework of communication. What used to be like what buddies would talk about, like as like a silly thing playing video games, now has become public domain conversations. And the problem is that a lot of people just like to waste time gossiping. Like the sheer lack of productivity about talking shit or gossiping about people is a devastating framework that has become an addiction of so many.
See, I'm going to say, I don't know what you do. It's going to be an interesting conversation right here. I actually look at what people are saying all the time. I'm not embarrassed to admit that. So I wake up, I look at social media. I go to bed, I look at social media. When I try to figure out, is it people right or wrong? When someone says, hey, you did this, fanatics, and by the way, people have feedback about, a product we made. If they're right, I'm embracing that feedback right away. I'm all over that feedback. If they're wrong, you ignore it, you move on. Like, yeah, there's going to be really good stuff on social media. There's going to be bad stuff. You can't be well known. You can't be Jake Paul. You can't be Gary Vee without taking shit.